Just across the Cumberland River from those neon lights of Broadway, we welcome you inside Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. Here's Cade York to start the ball game. And off we go from Nashville. This returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set!
Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. From the gun, it's Love. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Packers will take a 3-0 lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
Now, on the return, he has lost the football. First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. They'll look to throw. That caught Tony Pollard. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on,
that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Javon Bullard. And And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Ready?
Here's Love. That is caught at the 3. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense...
He's got his big tight end, Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's his second touchdown of the year. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that third down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
Now Tony to return it. And he's going to lose yardage on this return. Tried to retreat, but is covered up.
Okay, ready? Let's go.
Love to throw it on first down. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup. A nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target, and I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he will go all the way. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Packers. That's 2 touchdowns for him now in this first quarter alone. York, good on the extra point. And the Packers move further out in front. It is now 17-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. They're going to stop him in his tracks right at the 15-yard line. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. Up the sideline, past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he's going to take this all the way home. Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Titans. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown. And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. 1st and 10.
6, 7, let's go now.
On play action, Love. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
19, Tiger. Let's go now.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to air this one out for Jones. And he will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. This kind of the feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure. And when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity. And the quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup. Good protection up front. And they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough. And they give up a big touchdown. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line.
Okay, break. Here we go. 43 rail. Set.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. He'll go underneath to Jacob. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. That's already 2 catches for this guy. We haven't even seen him hand the ball to him yet, and that's really what these running backs have become in the league. They're really just all-around weapons, and if the ground game's not working, you can go to the air, and vice versa. The more times this guy touches the ball, the better it is for this offense. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Ready. Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
10 cycles.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Love. He'll take a shot downfield for Musgrave. And that is caught. Well, he stayed in bounds. A terrific catch. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Throwing is Love. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They give to Pollard on the option. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. His pass caught. It's Chigokonkwo. So after 1, it's the Packers on top. We're back in Music City after this. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Back to throw. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Pollard. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. This one downfield for Okonkwo. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Ready.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
To throw is Love. Catch made there by Watson. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
On the set.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Green Bay.
Set, cut.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. Open man is Kadarius Toney, the former Giant. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Ready.
On 1st down, it's Love. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Love. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. And they will finally run him down.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Now Love. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Here we go.
Here's Love. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback.
And this is caught! Wow, the decision to go pays off. Christian Watson, touchdown, Green Bay. York, good on the extra point. And the Packers go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Rig it. Ready.
They'll run here with Pollard. Man, lots of space past the 45. Down the sideline to the 20. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Tony Pollard, touchdown Titans. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the Titans cut the lead to 3, 24-21. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, this is going to be returned from deep in the end zone. We'll get across the 10. That is it. And they'll be backed up to start this drive.
Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. And he's got it to the 20. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 89 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. This one downfield for Okonkwo. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. He'll drop to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And he's into the end zone. Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Tennessee.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Brian Cook up from his safety spot to make the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
We see this week in and week out, Mike. These running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard him one-on-one, and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that matchup guy that you're confident to put on him and say, okay, you're going to go out there in space and defend a receiver like this. And after plays like that, I'm not sure how much more man coverage they can afford to play. Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives...
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Pistol give to Pollard. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Go! 60 back, Jack, 60 back. Ready?
They'll look to throw. He'll look for Pollard out of the backfield. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They run it straight ahead with Pollard. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he will finally be taken down at the Titans' 18.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
It's a loss of 2.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A throw there on 2nd down. Going to be incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Tig Okonkwo. Touchdown, Titans. Now, Pinheiro to add on the extra point. It's up and good. And the Titans have taken a 4-point advantage. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here's Nixon on the return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Love. That's Dobbs, open left side. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
A second down throw for Love. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
Ready.
Love to throw it on first down. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up third down.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Throw right side to Olave. Packers going to use their final timeout now. The Packers going to call out the field goal unit. This will be from 47 yards. And that one not going to have enough leg behind it. Not by a long shot. It is no good. And they are not able to draw closer. Coach, thank you. And the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
Let's go now.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Here we go.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
Ready. Come on, set.
Back to throw is Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
How often do we see, Mike, the running back, they get a little too antsy and they go a little too fast on these screen plays. In this case, great job by the back. First, he let his offensive lineman go out. He then follows behind. That's the key to a good screen.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook. Inside the 20. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. What a time for a pick 6 for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick 6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick 6 them and you're able to extend that lead.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
Down.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. That's complete to Watson. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Set, ready, set.
On play action, Love. The left side into the hands of Olave. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play at this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's open to come away with a touchdown of his own.
So now then, 1st and goal from the 1.
Let's go.
To throw is Love. He puts it up, and it's caught. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Packers. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. Now Love getting the Packers set for this 2-point try.
Ready.
Back to throw. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Jones motioning here. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards. First and 10, and they give it to Pollard. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. They'll try and run for the 1st down with Pollard. And he will have a Titans 1st down. He'll have it by plenty. It was 3rd and 2. They picked up 8.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? This 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
And he's going to wind up going out of bounds. That's a big mistake. He needed to just fling that to the sideline. Instead, it'll be a huge loss.
I understand what he's trying to do, Mike. He's thinking, can I extend this play? Can I get out of the pocket and buy some time for my receivers? But on these early downs, that's a ball that just needs to be thrown away.
70 range, trap 60, trap 60.
He'll look to throw. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Wk4. And the Packers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go. Cut, cut.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Jacobs, first down and more. Down the sideline to the 20. What about that? Out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. This one on target to Olave.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
Here's Love. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. York now for the extra point. Play clock has expired. You're not going to get this one off on time. So a slightly more difficult attempt here from the 20. Backed up because of the penalty, but no matter. The extra point is good.
46, Titans 42.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Begin with a zone read. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
Jones motioning here. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards. He'll check this down to the running back. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll run. He's got space inside the 25. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
I've always gone by the philosophy, Mike, that the pass sets up the run. And in these last 2 plays, that's exactly what happened. You hit them with the big pass, they adjust. You soften them up a little bit, you take advantage for the big gain on the ground.
He'll tuck it and take off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And he'll go down, back at the 4. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Now movement up front. It's a big decision coming from the officials. Who's the penalty on? The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
Let's go now. Go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Touchdown, Tennessee. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. First and 10.
Come on, 38. Ready?
They'll keep it on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Now Love. And that is incomplete. Josh Jacobs was the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down. Love. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he's going to have a Packers 1st down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains. The man in motion is Watson. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Got it into the hands of Olave. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion. Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. And it'll bring up second down.
Ready. Set, go.
Back to the air, it's Love. Pass is caught by Olave. Big play here. Crowd on their feet for 3rd and 4.
Ready.
Here's Love. He'll try and get there on the ground.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
And he'll work his way down inside the 30. Shooing off 7 yards on that one. Jacobs. And he'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Love. That's to the right side and incomplete.
So I still think there's plenty of time if they can get within shot of the end zone that they can go for a touchdown and try to win this thing in regulation. You always have a field goal try in your back pocket to at least tie the game and force overtime.
They'll go with Jacobs. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th.
Ready. Strike 2. Cut.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. But I don't think he knows yet that this one is coming back. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long.
Down. Red. Yellow. Ready.
Love to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. So now, a big spot coming here. This to potentially send us to overtime. And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. And that may have just written a finish to this one. 1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. They'll look to throw. Now he takes off.
Quarterback does a nice job here sensing the pressure pretty quickly. Realizes he doesn't have a ton of time to operate from within the pocket. Decides to tuck the ball and rely on his legs. He's able to pick up a positive play.
3rd and long. In motion comes Pittman. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. Packers going to use their final timeout now. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. The Titans punting unit comes out to the field as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball.
On the ready.
This is 1st and 10.
Set, cut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
Ready up.
Here's 1st down.
Set, ready.
To throw is Love. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. So, it's a win here for the Titans. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they